Look what I almost stepped in. Welcome back to Google Translate. Now you may be thinking, how does he know what I'm thinking? And you're right, but that's a video for another time. Now you may be thinking, Mr. Blitzeed, what's a Google Translate? Basically, I take the directions of any food resource that you can find on Amazon, put it into a website where you translate stuff, and then I copy and paste it to a different language, and then to another language, and to another language, and to another language, and to another language, until it becomes incomprehensible English. So today Google Translate's gonna make us toast. But it's probably gonna be more like raw toast. Let's start. Step 1. I give bread to bread. Fortunately, I have some bread right here. So we can take two approaches, the baby approach and the teen approach. I'll show you the baby approach first. Here comes the choo-choo train. Now I'll show you the teen approach.
Skip it up and down up.
We interrupt this broadcast to inform you that Blitzeed has a Discord server. Go check it out at discord.gg/whatever I'm putting on screen right now. Please join it because, yes. Now back to your regularly scheduled madness. Whoa, that was a weird interruption. But anyway, let's look at the next step. But anyway, now that bread has bread, as you can see, let's look at the next step. Select the desired temperature to the required temperature. So what I gather from that direction is you have to have a temperature in order to have a temperature. So let's set the temperature of the toaster. The required temperature is the minimum temperature, because if you don't have a minimum temperature, you don't have a temperature. So let's set the minimum temperature to 1. I don't know if you can. I set it to 1, as you can see by that zoomed in version of the camera. But now that we have completed that step, let's look at the third step. The third step is start toasting by pressing the handle of toasted bread. What? Start toasting by pressing the handle of toasted bread. I figured it out. So what they want me to do is so what they want me to do is put the handle down with untoasted bread inside of it, so it can become toasted bread. That is a very weird sentence. So, I guess we'll wait until the toast comes out. I'll ping you when that happens. I just realized you can see me in the reflection. Hello. So I was watching YouTube when the toast popped up. And then I heard this coming from the toaster. The toast popped up to the lemonade stand. Then he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got any toast?" Now that the toast has popped up, let's check the next step. When the toast comes out, which it has, separate it from the chest and place on a baking sheet. Oh no, it's stuck to my chest. It's burning, it's so hot. I'll get it separated. And place on a baking sheet. Okay, now that we've followed the direction exactly, let's look at the next step. Add butter, and place on bread. So let's get some butter. I'll make it so when I murder you, I'll find the butter. I have acquired the shaken milk. also known as yogurt. In some countries it's known as yogurt, in other countries it's known as milk, but in this country it's known as butter. It doesn't say how much butter to use, it just says add butter, and place on bread. So I'm gonna cut it. Transition. So I'm behind the camera and I have a really big knife. And I'm gonna cut it, ready? Boom. I cut it. Wow, it's so real. So now I'm gonna actually cut it. Make sure to try this at home. You'll have a fun time. And that's how you cut butter on your first day of cooking. So there's one slight problem with this. It says to add butter twice. But there's also a solution. Your solution has been fixed, ma'am. Alright. Add butter, and place on bread. So we just made a butter sandwich. Nice. Let's look at the final step. Be happy, be happy. Editor, put pictures of me being happy on the screen. Like this one. So that's the final... What are you doing here? So that's the final step of the recipe. I guess let's try it. Google needs to tweak their recipe a bit. It tastes a bit too much like butter, even though I used 1 tablespoon and cut it in half. But that's what the directions called for. And me and my dog, if you can see her. And I don't know what I'm doing with my shirt either. And on the topic of shirts, yes, this is the shirt I wear every day. Besides from that black and blue one. Those are the only 2 shirts I wear every day. As usual, let me know what I should Google Translate next in the comments below. Please subscribe now and comment and like for 100% chance of like and subscribe countdown by 1. Bye.